On April 9th, 2026, Afrika Bambaataa passed away at the age of 68. He was one of hip hop's pioneers, his founders. And yet I refuse to honor him and I refuse to mourn him. And you should too. I know this is kind of random rants, but just know this is going to paint a bigger picture as I go on with this video. So just bear with me. But there's been a recent back and forth on hip hop Twitter and black Twitter concerning Afrika Bambaataa's legacy. A lot of people felt like he should be honored after his death. A lot of people, including myself, feel differently. He shouldn't be honored at all. Now why, you ask? Well, it's very simple. Because he's not just known to be one of hip hop's founders. He's known for something even bigger than that. His sexual abuse, grooming, and mistreatment of underage boys. Since 2016, allegations came out and were proven against Afrika Bambaataa of the Zulu Nation. And his more just kept coming and kept coming. If you heard or read what was done to those poor little boys, you would be sick. It was disgusting. It's wrong. It was wicked. It was beyond a shadow of a doubt a terrible, terrible thing someone could ever do to someone else. One of the most notable people, Hassan Campbell. I am not putting the meme or the stereotypical Hassan meme. He's still very traumatized. He even made a response video of his feelings towards Afrika Bambaataa's death. You could definitely tell he is still shaken up about it. Man was truly a monster. The fact that there's so much back and forth with it when there should be a unanimous decision to not honor this piece of shit, it makes me wonder a lot of things, because I've been noticing the pattern when it comes to these types of people, especially those who are pretty well known. Because it doesn't just start with him. It didn't start with him, and it's not going to end with him. Let's rewind. This is where the bigger picture comes in. Kanye West has made a comeback. Yes, Mr. West is back. He released an album called Bully. I'm not listening to that bullshit. And then he's also doing a tour, as well as the show that did a sold-out arena at the Sophie Stadium. The amount of people that decided to listen to this album and praise his work and praise him, from streamers to YouTubers to other artists showing up at his shows, not just Chloe Bailey, by the way, shouldn't be a surprise. But it is concerning. Let's rewind even more back. Let's talk about Puffy. I know, I hate the guy still to this day. But the fact that when a documentary dropped, and even to this day, there has been more public when it comes to the celebrities outrage about the person who executive produced the documentary for doing it and revealing his actions on Netflix than the person actually committing those actions. And some people refusing to condemn him because of what he's done to the black community and for music, Usher. And some people who refuse to talk about him or condemn him because it's like kicking somebody while he's down, Jermaine, Cole. It just proves more of my point, and that it's a concerning pattern that's just happened. Have we not learned from R. Kelly? Have we not learned from OJ? Have we not learned from Bill Cosby? Why are we going as far to defend these types of wicked and problematic people? Especially those who've made it pretty clear that they do not care for us as a community. Kanye West has dressed as a black Klansman, He has supported and represented Nazism. He has done a lot of trifling things under the guise that he has mental issues and whatever bullcrap he comes out of his mind. For those who are anti-Aubrey, and I'm anti-Aubrey myself, y'all do know if you support Kanye, he's also got a weird case. Why is he around? The point I'm trying to say is we have an unhealthy obsession with trying to find silver linings in problematic people. We like trying to find gold in shit. And when I say we, I'm not just talking about the black community. Oh no, we Americans definitely have this major issue. We definitely have this glaring issue, this glaring problem. You don't believe me? Look at Hulk Hogan. When Hulk Hogan died, there was a back and forth of honoring his legacy and choosing to shit on him. Wrestlers were coming out and trying to justify their support for Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan isn't Terry. They even got a documentary about Hogan pretty soon that's coming out. You decide if they're going to be perfectly honest about who he was as a person, or they're going to try to give him sympathy points even after his death. We still watch WWE, despite them bringing Brock Lesnar back and all the things he do. People still want Vince McMahon to come back. We still watch WWE even though we've seen Triple H standing right behind the president on live television. Speaking of the president, it wasn't until recently that people were trying to find excuses to still support him after the files got leaked, after all this stuff. Oh, but now the gas prices are getting higher and higher. Now y'all want to go against them. We have this unhealthy infatuation with problematic people. Have not learned from our past mistakes of doing that. And the celebrities are the biggest culprits. I have always said this, and I continue to stand by this to this day. A lot of the famous people or well-known people, they'll compromise. Musicians, the actors and actresses, the streamers, the wrestlers, the athletes, the politicians, they'll compromise. Put themselves above me and you because of their status and their numbers and their money and the power they claim to have. A rapper named Bizzle once said, "You the one to put him on a throne they can sit on, just for you to look up and get spit on. We put them on this pedestal. And then we justify their bad behavior because we like their content. We like their art. We like their movies. We like the contributions they did." For those who watch New Jack City, what did Nino Brown do while poisoning the community with crack and drugs? He gave out turkeys every Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's the same thing. We do not need to honor the people who were problematic and even worse, wicked and terrible and absolute monsters when they die. We should not honor Afrika Bambaataa. We should not honor Hulk Hogan. We should not honor Charlie Kirk. We should not honor all these evil and messed up people with their problematic ideas and even worse actions. We shouldn't honor Kanye after his death. I don't care how much good music he made. Late Richard Strauss is one of my favorite albums. I'm still not going to honor him after his death. I don't care if Puffy dies. And you know what the scary part is? I'm worried that Puffy is going to get celebrated the moment he gets out of jail. And that's a problem. That should concern you. I remember on the video I made about the Puffy documentary, I said we should call out everybody that has exhibited problematic patterns and horrendous behavior. No matter how big or how small. From the people in your neighborhood and your family to the people that's making millions off our sweat and our streamings and our numbers and our pain and our taxes and all that stuff. If you are one of those people that are still fans or even support or find excuses for people like Puffy, people like Kanye, people like Hogan, people like Afrika Bambaataa, I'm talking to you, KRS-One, fuck KRS-One too, because they also need to be erased too. Side note, y'all should get condemned just as bad as them, because why are you trying to support their bad behavior? Why are you trying to justify that? Because it doesn't it doesn't negate the fact that they did horrendous shit and they were horrendous people. In fact, the fact that they did that stuff overlooks the good they did. That's the reality of it. Because those boys aren't going to be able to get over that. Some of them aren't. Hassan, you think Hassan's over that? No, he's not. And he's just a one of many. And that's the thing you guys have to recognize. Where are your morals at? Are your morals compromised? I know the world is a place that lacks morality most of the time. But do you really want to let the world be your deciding factor why you don't have them? Don't pick and choose on when you want to call out somebody. Don't pick and choose your morality. Especially because they're famous. Especially because you love them. because no love is going to overmount the damage they've done to people that you don't know. Don't wait till it happens to you or people close to you for you to finally start seeing there's something wrong with somebody. That's all I gotta say. That's my random rant for the day.